me and my wife had off. Well, my wife's on vacation, and I'm not on vacation, and this is the way life should be. I don't take vacations with my wife. That's right. That's like a rule of mine. And I gotta hear about it. We don't even take vacations together. Yeah. Yeah, because you're a fucking maniac. Listen, guys, when I go on vacation, it's like real vacation. I go on vacation from everything. Not just work, home. I don't know, the fire alarm can go off in the house. I'm on vacation. You deal with this stupid shit. What else? I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to do anything on vacation. Barring, I don't know, going to the beach or going somewhere. You want to go somewhere? You want to cross state lines? I have another scrap of information for you. If we cross state lines, I start smoking. If we leave the country, I start smoking like a chimney. That's right. I turn into a European when I go on vacation. Go down to the Dominican Republic. Go down to, I don't know, Mexico. What's that place in Mexico? God damn. Come on. Cancun. I love when we go to Cancun and they're like, let's go see the pyramids. I'm like, no thanks. Have fun. I mean, what? I'm supposed to go to a pyramid and wow. Look at that. Yeah. No, I'm on the beach. I'm poolside, cigarette in tow, drink in tow. Oh my God, give me my Jack and Coke. Well, I know. Jack and ginger ale, right? And every resort I ever go to, for some reason, Jack Daniels doesn't exist. It's Jim Beam. So I gotta adjust. Jim Beam and Cokes. I know, but we're not doing Cokes anymore. Oh, why is my drink menu all screwed up here? Thanks, Coke. I don't even know what to order when I go to... I want to be... There's nothing better than hanging out at a resort poolside and just watching people. I love it. I love a packed house and just watching people smoking cigarettes and telling my wife, can you believe this guy? See the guy with the purple Crocs? Is he kidding me? I mean, this type of thing. It's the joy of my life. Can I have coffee, please? It's the joy of my life to talk shit about people so I feel better about myself. Yeah. That's what people don't understand. It feels great. Oh my God. Honey, I wouldn't come out of the house with a belly like that. That was years ago. Now I do. It's like, hey, honey, you see this guy's fucking toenails? Who does his pedicure, huh? Nosferatu? All day long and just drink. I have like a system when I'm at the resort. You eat breakfast, then you go poolside or to the beach and just start drinking yourself into a coma. Right around 3 o'clock, you take a nap. 2 hours, bip, bap, boop, 5, 6 o'clock, you wake up, you're ready for dinner. And then it's alcohol. It's alcohol time again. All night long. And we're talking about long sleep. I mean, you wake up, I don't know what, 11 o'clock in the morning? You have any idea what a gargantuan sleep that is for me to wake up at 11 o'clock in the morning? God, I need a vacation. I don't want to see your sights. I don't care. I care about 5-star resort. I want 5-star food. I want top shelf liquor. This is a vacation. And broads. Oh my God. Broads running around in thongs. So I can pretend like I'm not looking at them. front of my wife. You wear sunglasses. That's all. It's like going to the gym. Oh yeah, I could write a whole book on how to just like eyeball women at the gym. I know how to use the mirrors like I don't know how to tell you. Like an advanced periscope laser. Anyhow, what am I going to tell you here? So we're both off on a Saturday. I have news for you right now. If we're both off together, I have a plan to get the fuck out of the house. The first thing we got to do is get out of the house. We ate breakfast. I said, let's go to the beach. We don't have air conditioning, and it's like 1,000 degrees outside. So we're going to stay cooped up in the house while you bark orders at me? It ain't happening. A whole day, if we spend the day together, is her writing honey-do lists and me crumpling them up and throwing them in the waste paper basket. That's the whole day. That's basically the productivity for the day. I said, that's it. Let's go to the beach. That's right. We hop in the car. I load up the car. You understand? I got to wait, 10 hours for her to get ready. I don't know. We go to the gas station. I grab my Coors cannons. This is what it's all about. And we take... I love it. I said, I say to her, we were just at the beach. I said, we have sunblock, right? This is the only thing I care about when we go to the beach. Do we have sunblock? Because if we arrive at the beach and there's no sunblock, pack everything up. We're going home. Because I can't survive at the beach without sunblock. It ain't happening. We got sunblock? I don't know where it is. I said, what do you mean you don't know where it is? We had it last time we went to the beach. So where is it? I don't know where. I said, I got to buy sunblock again. We got to stop at 7-Eleven. I had everything ready. We got to stop at 7-Eleven. I buy the Coors cannons. I buy the sunblock. My son goes, I want a Kit Kat bar. I said, no. No. We're here to get sunblock and daddy's alcohol. Well, I'm not getting you a Kit Kat so you can eat it and then run around like a maniac all day, throwing sand in my face. For some reason, when kids eat sugar, they start throwing sand in your face. My wife looks at me like I am, I don't know, a monster. She goes, get the Kit Kat bar. I go, okay. We pull up to the 7-Eleven and she goes, I'm hungry now. I said, I tell you what. I gave her my order. I said, 3 Coors cannons and go get yourself something to eat and get this kid a Kit Kat bar. I said, I'll stay in the car. She goes in, she comes back. She's got this king-size Kit Kat bar. I'd never seen anything like this in my life. The Kit Kat bar was like this big. I turned to my wife. I said, what is this? She's bringing it out like it's a cardboard slip sheet. I'm like, what the fuck is that? A Kit Kat bar. I said, honey, he's 5 years old. So, what am I gonna take it, return it? So I hand my son the Kit Kat bar, and as we drive to the beach, there's always a fight over the radio. Naturally, I want to put on some rock and roll. How about that? I'd love to put on rock and roll on the radio that I've heard 1,000,000 times over. Yes. Can we put on the radio? I want to put on rock and roll and listen to Queen, We Are the Champions for the 9 billionth time. Can we do that? Thanks, radio. Thanks for ruining a great Saturday. Somebody outside. Anyhow. And then she's got to put on a Spanish station. I said, whatever. We get halfway to the beach, and I turn around. And number one, she's doing like 80 miles an hour. And when you go over the bridges and through the beaches, it's like 35 miles an hour tops. I'm like, what are you doing? I said, slow the car down. Slow the car down. I'm driving. She's like Quint from Jaws. Remember when Hooper's like, Quint, you're going to score the cylinders. And he's like, shut up. It's the greatest part of Jaws. Anyhow, I turn around and I look at my son. My son's like, da, 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 da. His hands are covered with chocolate. Like when you give an infant chocolate. I said, what is he doing? Is he making a snowball out of this Kit Kat bar? His hands are completely covered in chocolate. I turn around, I'm like, what is going on? I had an OCD breakdown. You ever see somebody with dirty hands? And you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. There's no sink around here. So I hand him paper towels. And he starts wiping the paper towels, and he's like dropping the paper towels on the floor full of chocolate. I was having a breakdown mentally. I didn't know how to deal with it. I know. Then we get there, and we meet our sister there with all her kids. And I love it. I pull out my cart. I load my cart my cart's loaded to the hilt. Then they come out with their beach stuff, and my wife's like, "Put it on our cart." And I'm like, "How? What?" I'm like, "No." I'm trying to not to look like a scumbag. I don't want to say overtly, no. Everybody can carry their stuff. So I'm like, "Honey," I'm like, no. I turn into a ventriloquist. No, they're not putting it on our cart. They're not putting something in our cart. And my wife is like, "Are you kidding me?" And I'm like, "You're not pulling this fucking thing across the sand." I love it. So now they throw their shit on top. Right. And now it's stacked to the moon. I have a cargo net so you can do this type of thing. Great idea getting the cargo net, by the way. As I'm putting this stuff in, I'm like OJ putting on the glove. I'm like, look, it doesn't fit. Remember OJ putting on the glove? He has his hand fully splayed and he's like this. It just won't fit. See? As hard as I try. I'm putting this stuff in. I'm like, this is not going to fit. This is not going to fit. You know, here's a novel idea. Carry your own shit! So I wind up dragging this thing across the beach. I mean, coronary embolism about to happen. I said, this is how people die. I thought I was going to drop dead. I don't know how to tell you. I said, let me sit down. I sit down. I crack up. Immediately, my wife wants to mount I mount my umbrella in the ground. Then they mount their umbrella in the ground. And my wife's like, "Hey, the two umbrellas should be together." I'm like, "No, they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't. They're exactly where they should be." "Well, move your umbrella." I said, I put mine in first. Mine was in first. Tell them to move their umbrella. But again, I can't say that out loud. Tell them to move their umbrella. Mine was in first. No, move your umbrella over here. Put them next to each other. But what my wife doesn't understand is on the beach there's a sundial effect. Okay? And she wants to position the umbrellas in such a way where the sun's going to come around like this and it's going to completely nullify one of the umbrellas. And I'm trying to explain this to her. I'm like, "Honey, there's a sundial effect." And she's looking at me like, "A sundial effect, do you get it?" She doesn't even know what a sundial is. Oh, I want to shoot myself. I said, "You understand the sun's going to come around like this and then that umbrella is basically effectiveless." And then I put my chair under the umbrella. I put my son's chair under the umbrella. I put her chair under the umbrella. Now everybody wants to pile under my umbrella. And here's the topper. I roll the cart we have two coolers now in the cart. Yes. I roll it next to outside the umbrella and it's in the sun. My wife goes, "You can't put the cooler in the sun." I'm like, "Hey, as a matter of fact, you can. That's what they're designed for. That's why they have insulation in them. We got to put the coolers under the umbrella." I said, "Well, there's a big problem with that, okay? There's human beings under the umbrella. Somebody's got to go then." "No, it'll fit. No, it won't fit. It won't fit. Somebody's got to go." I'm like, we're not spending a week here. Coolers can be out in the sun. For some reason, every time I leave the beach, I got to drain the mother effing cooler anyhow. So even if it's under the umbrella, it's not working. Please. Oh my God. Now I have, I don't know, the 25th infantry of 5-year-olds, 5 to 10-year-olds running around my chair with no concept of kicking sand. Like my son kicks sand on me, I launch into, I don't know, drill sergeant mode. I start screaming at him in front of the whole beach. You know, "Tani, you're kicking sand. Stop kicking sand." This type of thing. Like abusive father stuff. Yeah. But when somebody else's kid is kick sand in your face, you're like, hey, Lucas, you kick sand on me. Please don't do that. As he's like, "What?" I'm like, hey, no sand over here, buddy, over here. The wind's blowing this way. Yes, that's why my teeth are encrusted with sand right now from you. Thanks, pal. It's like you might as well be, I might as well be talking to, I don't know, the fastener on the umbrella. Oh my God. I just rip my cannons open and I start going to town. That's all. Then they want to go in the water immediately. I told my wife, I said, go in the water with them. Go take everybody out of here right now. So I can get tanked. I got to get a beer. You got to understand something. I got to get an entire cannon into me because the waves at the beach are just the kind of waves I like. They're cunt waves. I call them cunt waves. I go to the edge of the shore. I'm like, oh, great, cunt waves. Like little waves. My days of being a hero are over. Okay? I like little waves now. Now I go and I have to do the walk of shame where I grab my boogie board. I have a Moray Boogie Custom X boogie board. That's right. It's like professional boogie board from the, 90s. It's like dream boogie board I always wanted. Even though my favorite boogie board of all time is the Mach 7.7. I miss my Mach 7.7 so bad. What a great boogie board. I caught the best waves on that thing. But now I have a Custom X. And, back in the day, remember when guys would have boogie boards with fins on the bottom? It's like, get the fuck out of here. Okay, it's not Hawaii, all right, man? Hey, watch out for the coral reef, man. No, we're on Long Island. Watch out for the hypodermic needles. You don't need fins on a boogie board. Anyhow. I go up. Now I walk up there with my professional boogie board, and everybody's looking at me like, is this guy fucking serious? I might as well have had, a surfboard. Like I was going to go in there and start surfing. I'm just waiting for somebody to say something. It's like lifting weights at the gym. I do everything with horrible form and with light weight, and I'm just waiting for somebody to come up to me and say, hey, you're not doing that right. And I'm prepared. I say, yeah, I got into a terrible car accident. I was paralyzed for like a couple of years. So I'm lucky to even be walking in here. So, that's the reason why my mechanics are completely off. And they go, oh my God, you were in a car accident and you're now working out? I say, yeah, I know. It's a miracle story. It really is. I'm just waiting for somebody to try to correct me. It's like I'm talking to my stepdaughter. My stepdaughter, you gotta understand something. She's like 25 years old. You understand? Gorgeous girl. But as she called me from the gym once, she had 2 guys come up to her and try to correct her like workout. I'm like, Jesus Christ, is this what you got to deal with all day? She's like, I know. And she's like real nice, like blowing him off. Oh, thank you. Yeah. It's basically like saying, a nice way of saying, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I never had chicks approach me in the gym like that. Oh. Imagine being such a hot guy. Chicks are coming up to you in the gym telling you your form's a little off just so they can talk to you. But I'm just waiting for guys to tell me, hey, that's completely wrong. I said, yeah, I know. I was over in Afghanistan. IED blew my leg off. This is a fake leg, by the way. So what were you saying about my squatting form? Ah, I see. Okay, goodbye. Anyhow, so I get in, and I got news for you right now. You don't need big waves to have fun on a boogie board. I could do a whole class, a master class on waves. There are so many different types of waves. There's so many different... I understand when I get into the water, you don't understand. It's like A Perfect Mind. I never saw the movie, but I kind of imagine, like, didn't the guy see like mathematical problems in the sky or something? When I'm in the ocean, I see a topographical mathematical map of the ocean. And the greatest waves are the small, thick waves. Do you understand? The waves that they're small, they're thick, and as you look at the wave, I see a wave and I look down the side of the beach and I see the trajectory of the wave, the angle towards the shore, and I know a winning wave when I see one. Oh my God. There's nothing more fun than boogie boarding. I don't know. It's like, it's crazy to think who were the first people on planet Earth that learned how to surf. And they must have been like, oh, fucking, this is fucking great. It's fucking great. Oh my God. And I'm sitting there catching my little cunt waves, and then who comes into the water? It's always gotta be two. Who gets in my way every single time? The worst thing when you're a boogie boarder is 2 people that get right in your fucking way. And it happens all the time, and it's always two Europeans in Speedos. I'm like, you guys don't even belong here to begin with. Go smoke cigarettes and watch a soccer game somewhere. They're always right in my line. That's what I call it. It's my line. And they're like playing with each other. It's like homoerotic. The hairy chests. You know, these European guys, they're like, for some reason, they're like more men than any American I've ever seen. They're like real men. They're filling out their Speedos. They got hairy chests. They're arrogant son of a bitches. They were Polish. I'm sorry. Polish as the day is long. I felt like telling them, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. And then they got to come swim right next to you. Get the whole fucking ocean here. I mean, the only thing that was missing with these 2 animals was a waterproof cigarettes. That would have made it. And a floating ashtray. And they're basically sitting in the water looking around. Like there's no like swimming going on, no activity. They're just looking around, talking about how they were talking a different language. But I know they were talking about how fat Americans are. That's what they talk about the whole day. So they're in my goddamn way. Like, what are you gonna do? I get out of the water and fucking great day of boogie boarding. Nobody knows. I go back to the chair. I say to everybody, wow, great boogie boarding out there. Everybody rolls their eyes. I don't know. What are you gonna do? I get out of the water. I feel like maybe I look half good. Like my big baloney tits, they shrink up a bit. You know, my nipples get hard. Like I almost have testosterone. You know how you get out of the shower and you look good for about, I don't know, 5 seconds? And then you turn into a fucking, like a pig slob again? Yeah, that's like when you get out of the ocean. Hey, your dick shrivels up. You got to pull the bathing suit out so it looks like maybe you have something in your pants. I know. It's a whole process. Do you understand? You know what I like to do when my wife, just to piss off my wife? When we walk to the water to go in the ocean, I start peeing my bathing suit. And it runs down my leg, yellow, this dehydration piss down my leg. And I say, hey, hey, honey, look. And she looks and she's so disgusted. I don't give a shit. It's funny. It'll always be funny. Guys, have you tuned out yet? I mean, the cupboards are bare. What do you want me to tell you? I don't know. Then I go drink myself into a fucking, oblivion in my chair there. And then everybody went out to the water and, oh, no, this is what happened. I nodded off. Number one, if I fall asleep at the beach, I get a guilt trip from my wife. Hey, why were you falling asleep at the beach? Because it's relaxing. There's nothing better than when you put your head back in a beach chair and you got, you number one, you're loaded. And you hear the music, like you hear music over here, the wind, the waves. It's like the cadence of the ocean, the salt air, and you just like nod off. You're under your umbrella. It's the perfect temperature. You went in salt water, you came out, you're a little tired, and you nod off. Your belly's full of, I don't know, chips. My son opened up a bag of Cheetos, ate like 3 of them, and said, he saw the face. I saw his face, and I was like, I'll take those, and I'm eating Cheetos. I'm just dumping down my throat, and the cheese is all over my beard. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I just nod off. And I wake up to this. And I'm like, oh, what? In my dreams, somebody was hitting me in the head. This is how asleep I was. I wake up and nobody's around. I guess everybody went down to the water. But one little kid, one of my, my nephew-in-laws, I don't even know how to say that, came walking back to the spot. And he goes, can you, in the sweetest, most like angelic voice, cute little boy. I mean, he had to be like 6 or 7 years old. He goes, can you play with me? And I was like, oh my God, Christ Almighty. In my head, I'm saying, can you get the fuck out of here? But he said it in such a sweet way. I said, everybody's down by the water. Don't you want to go down by the water and play? And leave me alone so I can go back to blissful sleep? And he goes, can you play with me? And I'm like, oh my God. So I made a half-ass attempt. I was like, yeah, let's make a sandcastle. Let's make the type of sandcastle where I don't got to get out of the chair. And I said, hand me that shovel over there. Now I'm telling him to get me everything. I said, take that bucket and go get a little bit of water. I can't even get out of the fucking chair. Are you serious? He goes, now he's so happy, he runs and he gets the water. And I'm like, I'm going to show you how to make a sandcastle. I'm like this. I'm like half-ass digging in my chair. Here you go. You dig this here. Add a little water. I flipped the thing over. I lifted it up. It was like a broken sandcastle. I said, how about that? All right, now go swimming. He left. I guess he figured this sucks. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. We got a show here. Callahan. Reporting for duty. Come on. What the hell's going on here? Okay. And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. Guys, today I want to talk to you about, I feel like I'm in a position that a lot of people have been in. And today we're going to talk about finding shit that you don't need, but you just have to take it. You just have to take it. And I got bombarded. You don't understand. My garage sailing day is, before our day of garage sailing is the garbage night. It's a night where I like to torture my son. I say, all right, come on, we're leaving the house. You actually have to turn off your iPad. And then Rita falls. He has a mental breakdown. I say, get your shoes on. We're taking Chewy for a walk. My poor dog. I mean, I walk him like, I don't know, twice a week. I walk my dog is so excited. When I say, Choosy, one walkie, he jumps in the air and does like a flip and lands on his own head. He's going to break his neck one day. He's so excited to go for a walk. Because it's like pedicure time. His nails grow out. He's got these black nails, all right? They look like the black piano keys. When he walks on the hardwood floors, it's like... I'm like, we got to cut this dog's toenails. He's walking around on like stalks of toenails. And the only time he gets to shave them down is when we go for a walk. And then he goes out and he starts doing burnouts in the street. The dog sits there and he goes... He's giving himself a pedicure as we walk. Yeah. And naturally, he does it in the dirt too and spits dirt all over me. I'm wearing flip-flops. I know it's disgusting. And he covers my feet in dirt. So now I have dirty feet and I know a grown man shouldn't be wearing. I'm sorry. A guy out of his 20s shouldn't be wearing flip-flops or sandals. I understand that. Anyhow. I walk with my son. My dog is, his toenails look like Brazil nuts. I don't know what to tell you. So here we go. We're taking a walk, and we don't even take 2 steps before my son starts complaining. My feet hurt. I think I'm bleeding. I'm like, you're not bleeding. We're taking a walk. You never met a kid like this in your life. The complaining. It hurts. We're walking. You're 5 years old. You're not allowed to complain about any physical ailments. I'm sorry. When I would ride bikes as a kid, we would stick sticks. I'm talking. What is going on here? Is somebody trapped under ice? When somebody would ride their bike by, the thing to do was take a stick and jam it in their front wheel, and then they go flying over the handlebars. You never got hurt. We should have been dead. Kids just don't get hurt. He's complaining. So I say, all right, we got to cut this short. And it's almost like a blessing from God. I don't know, maybe not a blessing. And I'm walking, and I see these speakers in the garbage. Like these tall, like tower speakers. Anyhow, we walk up to them. They're cheap Panasonic speakers. So I'm looking at them, and I pull one out. And behind it, I find this. Guys, what do you want me to tell you? Here we go. Herniated discs in toe. Guys, what am I supposed to say? This thing is in the fucking trash. Okay, it's the MTX Terminator box. Oh, it's 2 12-inch speakers. It's a beautiful box. It's dirty, I understand that. Anyhow, this speaker has a crack in it. But to be honest with you, I hooked it up in my car. And it works. I just tested it briefly. Now look at this motherfucker right here. 1 speaker terminal. Let me tell you the hubris of automotive audio these days. Remember back in the day, it was like, you tell your friends, like, you hook up your car stereo, I'm running 2 ohms. And everybody would be like, yeah. Remember when you used to run two speakers? You'd run two speakers in series. Was it series or parallel? I don't fucking know. I think it was series. You run two speakers in series, and naturally car subwoofers are 4 ohms. But when you run them, when you piggyback them together, you drop them down to 2 ohms, and what it does is it pulls twice the power out of the amplifier. That's right. So the amplifier sits there, and if it had wrists, it would just start cutting them. It'd be like, get me the fuck off out of here. I'm talking. I don't have time for your problems. The amplifier would just explode itself. You understand? Because back then, amplifiers really weren't designed to handle 2 ohms. You'd try to do it, but next thing you know, you could fry an egg on top of it. And I'm telling you right now, I've had amplifiers get so hot, I swear you could fry an egg on it. You certainly couldn't touch it. You have no idea what an amplifier can take. It's amazing. So here we go. This has 1 speaker terminal, so it's taking 2 4-ohm speakers, dropping it down to 2 ohms. That's right. Today's amplifiers can do it. But I connected it to my SoundStream amplifier, my SoundStream MC245, which isn't a big amplifier by any means, stretch of the imagination. Drop that bitch down to 2 ohms, and let me tell you something right now. This box is pumping! Now, let me fill you in on a little piece of information. No guy with a bald spot should have a booming system. And I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, and I'm not embarrassed. I'm so sick and tired of this society and this public that I really don't give a shit about anybody anymore. That's right. So I get my son in the car, and we're going to drive around, and I'm going to show my son how cool daddy really is. What do I put on? Ill Street Blues. Oh! I mean, there are certain songs when you have a system in your car that you have to play. You have to play Run DMC, Peter Piper. That's right. Peter Piper picked pickles, a rum rock rhyme. Humpty Dumpty fell down, that's his odd time. Jack McNimble was nimble, and he was quick, but Jam Master do. Yeah. Yeah. What a song. And that bass. You got to have that booming bass. Come on, guys. That real booming bass. You know what I'm talking about? Please. We play punks jump up to get beat down without the radio edit. I can't talk like that anymore. Woo! All the old school hip hop. It brought me back. It brought me back. What do we want? A little Pete Rock and CL Smooth? Come on, we'll put that on. Give me a break. Give me a freaking break. Then we played Nucleus, Jam on It. Oh my God. Do 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 do. Wiki, 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 wiki. Wiki, 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 wiki. That's my favorite part. And I pretend like I'm scratching while I'm driving. My son gets a kick. So what am I going to do? Yeah, we hook it up. And it works. It works like a charm. I don't think that busted part in the front of the speaker really affects it very much. I mean, it's a sealed box. Not anymore because of that broken chunk of speaker. But that's okay. I like ported boxes. Sealed boxes are very inefficient. I was always a ported box guy. I know. You're falling asleep. All right. We're like almost an hour in here. So I got to drop my son off, and I got to scurry back over there with my car and pick that up. I'm not leaving it there. I'm not leaving it there. It's at this point, it's a law. It's a law. I have to go back and pick it up. And then I carry it in, and my wife sees it, and her eyes start rolling. What are you going to do with that? It's mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business at this point. You understand? So anyway, that was the night. That was trash night before garage sailing the following day. Then we go out to the garage sales, and first I'm going to say, very first garage sale, we pick up this. It's RC car stuff, right? So I'm looking through this thing, and I see this little RC car here, and I said, "What is this piece of shit?" And then, but it didn't have the pins in the top on it, so I'll take those off. Okay, it was sitting there like this, and I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, wow, this suspension is wild and soft. And I'm like, look at this. It's 4-wheel drive. It's got the shaft down the middle, a big motor for its size. I'm like, this is pretty neat. Then the thing that got me, there's 5 batteries in here for this thing. There's a brand new top, 2 other tops, new wheels, two sets of wheels, 1, 2, 3, 4 controllers, batteries 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 batteries, 2 chargers, and that's about it. So I know how it goes with this kind of stuff, you know. So I say to the guy, I say, how much do you want for it? He goes, 25 bucks. So I said, do you know if it works? And he's like, I think it works. So on that, I said, 20 bucks? And he goes, yeah, 20 bucks. So I didn't think much of it. Because of the asking price. So we get home, and the next day, it's always I get home and I gotta leave all the shit in the car the first day, because I have to figure out how to bring it into the house through osmosis, a little bit at a time, because the wife will trip a breaker, basically. So we bring it in the next day. And I already know, I said, what is it going to be? Repairs? I got to get extra parts, this type of thing. I connect the battery that's in it. I connect it in. It turns on. Then I turn on the radio. And all the radios have batteries in them. And they all work. This never happens. You guys know, with a radio, you turn it on, you leave it on, the batteries go dead, right? The radio fires up. The thing is, I hit the gas. The tires move. This thing is a freaking animal. Which one's the controller? Hold on, maybe I can. That's not it. Yeah. Guys, I'm missing one of this. It has a cracked A-frame here. And it spit out one of the shafts. I ordered it. It was like $9, so it's on the way. Easy to replace. But the thing still drives. This thing is outrageous. I'm so impressed by RC cars nowadays, and I have a feeling this is an older model. So I look it up. I forgot the name of the car. WL Toys 959B. That's the model. And the thing does 30 fucking miles an hour. And then I watch a YouTube video, the thing does like 37 miles an hour. So I guess it's underrated. I said, I never had a remote control car like this in my life. It's phenomenal. And the all-wheel drive isn't even working properly yet. It was so fast, my son didn't want to drive it. I said, what the hell is wrong with you? He was crying. I said, what's wrong? He's like, I don't want it to get hit by a car. I said, it's not going to get hit by a car. There's no cars around. Just drive it. The car's going to hit it. I was like, who cares? We paid $20 for it, Ton. Just drive it. He didn't want to drive it. He wants to go to the park. So we got to take it to the fucking park now with the goddamn thing. I got to fix the A-frame on it. It's no big deal. Two screws, 3 screws, maybe 4 or 5 screws. Maybe it'll be a fucking nightmare. How do I know? I don't know. So there we go. So we go to the next garage sale, and I see a slot machine at the end of the driveway. Now I get out of the car, and I make a huge mistake, and now this is where we can all learn. I love this type of scenario because we're all going to learn right now. I learned. You're going to learn. It's great. I see the slot machine, and automatically in my head, I make the biggest mistake a garage seller can do. I see a crowd of people around it. I say, oh, they're asking a lot of money for that. I said, I just canceled it. Like it didn't even exist anymore. So I go over, and they got this Halloween stuff. And now, listen, guys, Halloween stuff. I mean, it might as well be like, I don't know, vaginal cysts that they removed and put on the table. I don't give a shit about it, any of that Halloween stuff. But my son goes crazy for Halloween stuff. So he's like, Dada, Halloween stuff. You know, it was all Halloween stuff and Christmas stuff. And the lady says, oh, if he wants the Halloween stuff, $20 for everything. And I'm like, huh. I was like, that's a lot of Halloween shit. And I start looking, and it's like, wait a second here. It's this guy. I know what you're thinking. But it's brand new. In the box. Never been opened. All right. Enough already. It's this freaking thing that's been opened. I'm like, whoop-de-doo, okay? But here we go. It's a 1,000 watt fog machine. It's brand new. It's never been opened. I'm like, God almighty, I always wanted a fog machine for the show. That's right. Brand new fog machine. Another, fog liquid, never opened, brand new. A fog timer, brand new. Now it's broken. Another fog machine, which I did open because my son was losing his mind. I said, all right, we got to do something here. So what I did is I plugged it in the kitchen, and I filled the whole house with smoke. I wanted to, basically, when my wife comes home, I wanted to pretend like the house was on fire. I know. So we took this one out and we tried it out. 400 watt, this was brand new, fog machine, and an extension hose for the fog machine. Guys, you want to talk? I have no room in my house. I need you to understand something. You want to talk about shit I don't need? It's this right here. So I said to and then she goes, and the Christmas stuff, $20 for everything. I'm like, I'm not going near any Christmas shit. That's where I draw the line. I said, no, just take the Halloween stuff. So I'm thinking to myself, Jesus Christ, this woman is fire sailing right now. So I look over at the slot machine, and the crowd had cleared out from around it. And everybody was basically walking around the tables again. So I go over to the slot machine, and I'm doing a little math calculation in my head. Fire sale, $20 for this lot of shit, $20 for all that stuff. She's looking to get shit out of here. So I say, how much for the slot machine? She goes, I don't know, $20. And then I see everybody at the sale go like this. Like turn around like this. I said, I'll take it. Guys, no, do you understand? Everybody had the same. I realized at that moment, everybody at the sale had the same mindset I had, and just assumed that the slot machine was too expensive. So they didn't even ask about it. Just like I wasn't going to ask about it. But after this scenario, I asked about it. So I have my son to thank. Because if my son wasn't there, I wouldn't have looked twice at this Halloween shit. Oh, by the way, when I said I'll take the Halloween stuff, let's go! Let's go! I'm like, all right, calm down. I left 2 of the things. By the way, 2 of the Halloween. He had like this thing that stands on the lawn, looks at you. Boo, I don't know. 2 of those things I had to leave behind. They wouldn't fit in the car. And the woman's like, I'll have my son drive him to your house. I'm like, no. It's okay. You don't have to do that. So guys, here we go. I mean, what am I going to tell you? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Oh, that's the cord. That's as far as it'll go. When she told me $20, I got mad. I said, please, in my head I'm thinking, please tell me $50 or more so I can walk away from this thing. She told me $20 and I was almost like, shit. Now I gotta take it. I don't know. The whole time I said yes to it, I started getting the chills. I'm like, how am I going to explain this to my wife? Where am I going to put it? I have nowhere to put this thing. But for $20, what am I going to do? For $20, I might as well take it, do a couple pulls, and then put it down by the trash cans. For $20, I'll do that. So it goes in my car along with the other Halloween stuff. My son had 2 boxes next to his head like this on the ride home. He's in his car seat like, I know. Let me tell you right now, I get this thing home. This is the real deal, guys. This is the real deal. What is this? This is a Pashishlo machine? I don't know what it is. It's Japanese slot machine. That's right. It's a skill. What is it called? A skill? It's a skill game. It's a game of skill. Yes, a gambling game of skill. I'm in love with this thing. Guys, I want a game room. I want to start a casino right here in Copeg. Do you understand? The Copeg Casino right in my shed. I'll have all the Dominicans from Copeg over here. I'm telling you right now. 10 of these machines set up in the shed, stools, free beer, free Presidente on the house. I'll have my wife cook meals in there, $5 meals. I'll come out, you just sit here, you gamble, you drink, you eat. I hire 2 of the smokingest hot chicks you ever see with thongs, even some beat up broads. Yeah, we got some Salvadorian girls in there, maybe a little bit overweight. They're walking around, Spanish guys love that. Yeah, dimples on the ass, that type of thing, in thongs. They're serving you beer, they're serving you food. Oh my God, maybe we open a whorehouse. Why not? Play a little merengue, a little bachata. We will make a mint over here. Do you understand? A mint. Oh my God. This is greatest thing ever. Greatest thing ever. I'll get arrested for running a gambling ring. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I go to jail? Vacation time. At this point in my life, prison is vacation time. Our society is becoming so that going to prison is more appetizing than actually staying outside in this hole. Okay, let me unplug it for a second. That way we can get a nice look at it. Because I was astounded. Oh shit. Number one, my favorite part of the whole machine is the ashtray. Look at this, the flip up ashtray. That way when they gotta clean it up, they just take the trash bucket. That. Bing bang boom. Look at this. It's got the key on the back. This thing is in mint condition. I know it looks dirty because it needs a dusting. Guys, it has this key on it. Like, what is this weird key with dimples in it? Fascinating. Fascinating. We open it up. Guys, look at the electronics in here. Oh my God. I mean, this thing is wired to the hilt. Motherboard, I imagine. Control box down here. You can change the payout. That's right. You can alter the, I guess, the odds of winning. I know. And there's a turret in here that spits out the coins. Speaker. I mean, God bless. Look at these hinges on here. I mean, a quality made piece. I mean, guys, when you're making a machine that's designed to make money, you spare no expense. Oh. All right, so let's plug her in. I got to move her a little bit over here. Oh, I have an extension cord. Hold on. We'll put her right here. So what I did is I plugged it in. I verified that it works. I couldn't use it, though, because it doesn't accept quarters. It accepts tokens. Yes. So a guy that I work with, great guy, salt of the earth guy, he brought in some tokens for me because he has a slot machine. Funny story is, he opened up his slot machine and went to take the tokens out and drops them on the floor. And then he bent over to pick up the tokens, and the slot machine closed and locked his keys inside the slot machine. He was pissed. I guess so. So he got me a couple of tokens here. So guys, let's do some degenerate gambling, shall we? I feel lucky. Tonight. Let's go. Let me just get my belt sander out of the way. Guys, it feels like, can I tell you, this machine feels like Vegas. It makes all the right sounds. Here we go. Oh, we got to open it to turn it on. How exciting. You ready for this? I feel like a pit boss with this key. I'm like, I should have like a gun on my waist or something so I don't get robbed. Got a flip of a switch in here. That's right. Okay, so this will be the first time giving it a spin. How exciting. How exciting. There we go. Wow, so it takes 3 of these to get a credit? All right, let's dump them in. Guys, how do I feel about gambling? Let me check the timer. How do I feel about gambling? I don't believe in it. I think gambling is ridiculous. I never believed in it. Sorry. Let me do a little math equation in my head. Basically, gambling built Las Vegas, gave Las Vegas the ability to pay everybody's income tax in, is it income tax or sales tax? In Nevada. I'm gonna guess that the casinos are winning and everybody else is losing. That's all I need to know. But I know it's fun. All right, here we go. Come on. 19 credits. Here we go, guys. What are we gonna do? Give the wheel a spin. It's a skill game, right? I have a system. I love people on a slot machine. I have a system. Nothing. Okay. Max bet, buddies. Here we go. Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. We can time it, right? Bap. 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 Oh. Oh, you can almost time it, can't you? Huh? Oh. Huh. That's it, I'm cashing out. It's legit. Hold on, no. Let's do this the right way. We're gonna win. And here we go. Oh, by the way, the machine is King Pulsar. You know, in case you didn't know. Bithead 1000 in the house. What's this? Oh, I got a little readout up here. What's that all about? I don't know what just happened. All right, guys, we're gonna go for another round here. I gotta get more tokens. I know we only have. Hold on a second. Look at this. You gotta pull out the cash box. Come on. Where's Bill Carson? All right, guys, we gotta win something. We're not leaving till we win. Kind of like, that's the Las Vegas mentality, right? There is no free play on this thing, not that I know of. I was trying to do free play because I didn't have tokens. Can you just go like this and push them in? Ready? Watch this. Oh, baby. Oh, look. All you need is a cigarette and a Jack and Ginger Ale. Right? Here we go. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Big money. Big money. Oh my God! We almost had King Pulsar! That would have been jackpot! Oh, that would have been jackpot again! Oh my God. You gotta keep playing, don't you? These things, they know how to suck you in. I love this thing. Oh. Oh. I feel like Lemmy Kilmister right now. Hey, I'm getting good at this. I'm gonna break Vegas. I'll walk into the casino. Where's the King Pulsar machine? I'll start winning, and then the pit bosses throw you out. Isn't that great? Isn't that fucking great? Oh, nice, Vegas. I love it where you go to a casino and you start winning money, and then they can throw you out. It's like, no, oh, fuck you, asshole. I could sit here and lose my house at your casino, but as soon as I start winning money, you throw me out? Fuck you. That's what I tell the pit boss right to his face. And then what do? They take you in the back and break your fingers off? I don't care. Break my fingers off. Go fuck yourself. Come on, baby. Let's show them how it's done. You got to do this. Like a rotation of the arm. Here we go. Ready? Beep. 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 Oh, come on. We gotta do it, baby. Come on, let's go. Middle first. Deet. 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 All right, maybe randomly. Oh, no. Okay, one more, just one more. That's what happens when you play with a slot machine. You just want one more. Just one more. That's right, just one more. Here we go. Oh, my God. So satisfying when you close it. Oh, here we go. We're pros, right? We're pros. Oh, they make it so easy for you to be a degenerate. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, guys? I'm not gonna look. Oh, there we go. 2 credits. Not even enough for another game. Oh, here we go. Not looking is great. Look at the 2 replays in a row. I'm not gonna look anymore. But I'll take my 2 credits. I'm out of here. Guys, I know. Do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K face! We'll see you next time. You know what we gotta do? I know it's early in the morning. We gotta crank up the volume. There you go. Crank up the volume. Now it's really Vegas. Okay, guys? Because as you know, we do a show on Patreon. That's right. Now we're cooking with gas. Guys, we do a show on Patreon. It's a knockout show. You have no idea. We give people advices. They come with it. They answer the email address down below, and they ask advices, and we solve their problems. We give great advices just like this. This life is just like an enormous ball of confusion. Do you understand? Even better if you can move your face closer to the camera and pretend you're eating snatch right there. Guy, my mother's watching this show. I got news for you right now. I'm an asshole eater from way back. Am I any good at sex? No. That's the thing. I never considered myself even good at sex. I'm like, and they're like, oh my God, they tell their girlfriends the next day, he ate my asshole out. How'd you like it? Oh my God, he's an animal. I know, it's jackpot advices. You know how I know it's jackpot advices? Jackpot advices! Everybody's a winner. Don't you understand? I don't know. I need my head examined. Guys, here's the email down below. Okay? Come to me with your advices. We'll solve all your problems. Just like it's that simple. And then you live your best life. That's right. All the stress is gone. Okay, guys. Thank you to all the Patreons. I'm extremely grateful to all of you. We'll see you next time.